Hello and welcome to another one of our weather videos. But today we will be looking at how major winter storm Blair is here. And the reason I'm calling this winter storm so severe is because if we look at the winter storm impact map, you can see that we have major impacts throughout much of this central US area. And then we even have extreme impacts around here by Louisiana, which can cause very big problems, especially with travel and much more. And we even will have some major impacts due to lake effect snow, but we're mainly focusing on Winter Storm Blair. Next, if we look at the weather advisories, you can see that we're currently looking at Winter Storm Blair up here with our winter storm warnings. And then we have winter storm warnings in the central US for when Winter Storm Blair moves down here from here all the way to Ohio. And then we have winter storm watches from West Virginia to New Jersey. Then we have an ice storm warning around here, which will cause many problems. And then lake effect snow warnings around here. Then looking at this on the radar, you can see that we currently have all this snow up here in the northwest, and then our freezing rain around here. Then if we put the radar into motion, you can see that the freezing rain starts to clash with the snow, where we have this giant area of freezing rain and circular rotation where we might see a tornado, but this is this center of the low pressure system right here where the Gulf of Mexico moisture is colliding with the Arctic air where we have all this snow and freezing rain. Then, if we keep going, we have a few severe storms forming below it, where then we have a giant squall line form where we could see a few tornadoes. And then we just have this line of storms with our snow until by Monday, our snow makes it to the northeast with our line spreading across the south, and then our snow starts to disintegrate by Monday afternoon. Then, looking at our snowfall totals from Winter Storm Blair, you can see that we have a bunch of snow spread out across the northwest, but then we have up to 2 feet around here, and then around a foot all throughout this blue circle area, and then we're also looking at around 2 feet over here by the Great Lakes due to lake effect snow too. Also, we are looking at up to 0.79 inches of freezing rain throughout the central US, which may not sound like a lot, but this is a category 3 on the SPIA index, which can cause problems for 1 to 5 days, take out power, and do much damage to the roads and make it hard to drive. Then, looking at the wind stream map, you can see that by this evening, we're looking at the winter storm around here with a circular rotation. And then if we have the jet stream map keep going, by Sunday, we have this big circular rotation and a big dip in the jet stream, allowing all this Arctic air to come down with the snow. And then this just moves further to the east until we have a giant dip in the jet stream. But then right behind it, we will have a giant wave of wind and snow, but we'll dive into that in a future video. Finally, looking at our temperature maps, you can see that we're looking at below zero temperatures all throughout here, not including wind chill, with down to negative 21 degrees. And then we have below freezing throughout much of the US. But then by Wednesday, we have very cold temperatures with below zero temperatures throughout many areas, but it will only be down to negative 14 degrees. But then the only areas that won't be below freezing will be the Gulf of Mexico and the West Coast.